Test, test. Welcome, everybody, to the campus of Harding Academy, where your SBA Eagles will be taking on the Harding Academy Lions this afternoon. We are out here at Harding Academy's field. It's one of the most beautiful fields that we'll play on this year. Beautifully manicured, which we could just kind of pick it up, bring it over to the Cordova area, and drop it right down there on top of our field. Just a beautiful place. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon for baseball as well. Great temperature out here.
Welcome.
I'm going to hush for a minute so that you can pick up the PA announcer and the lineups for today's game. We'll be back after the lineups.
And the Lions of Harding Academy. We'll start off with the starting lineups, followed by our prayer and national anthem. First, for the Eagles from St. Benedict. Playing center field, number 2, Luke Ellis. Playing third, number 11, Joseph Gibson. At shortstop, number 5, Kaelin Culpepper. Catcher, number 19, Aiden Bowling. Designated hitting today, number 8, Weston Alexander. At first base, number 7, Luke. Right field, number 14, Mason Kaufman. At second base, number 4, in left field, number 21, Cooper Bird. And pitching today for the Eagles, number 28, John Michael McKee. And now, line up for your Academy. In center field, number 32, Gray Arnett. Catching, number 31, Cam Hudson. Playing third base, number 15, Maddox Crawford. In left field, number 3, Octavius Lamar. At shortstop, number 13, Luke Elkins. Playing right field, number 11, Hayden Joyner. Playing second base, number 4, Hardin. At first base, number 12, Alex Abbott. And designated hitting today for the Lions, number 7, Michael Williams. Taking them out, number 14, Tyler. We now ask you to stand and remove your caps so that we make for the national anthem. Prayer in the national anthem. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us here together today for this fine game of baseball. Thank you for these fine young people who have dedicated the hours of practice needed to play this game. Please keep them safe today as they compete. Please help them bring glory to you in their efforts. Please help them to always put you at the center of their lives, regardless of wins or losses. Thank you for this wonderful weather today, and please help us all to enjoy this game. We pray out your Son's most holy name. Amen. Play ball.
So I hope you were able to hear the lineups. If you haven't, I'll bring you up to speed on your Eagles. Leading off things for the Eagles this afternoon, going to be center fielder number 2, Luke Ellis. Following Luke, third baseman number 11, Joseph Gibson. at shortstop this afternoon, batting third, number 5, Kaelin Culpepper. The designated hitter, the catcher in the cleanup spot, number 19, Aiden Bowling, followed by the designated hitter, number 5, Weston McAlexander. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 7, Lucas Dickey, in the 8th spot. The right fielder, Mason Kaufman, followed by the second baseman, Alex Twig, and rounding up the order, left fielder, number 21, Cooper Bird. That's going to be the batting order for your SBA Eagles as we get ready to get this game underway. Pitcher for the Harding Lions today, number 14, Tyler Frost. He's going to be throwing to behind the plate, Cam Hudson. And going around the horn, in order, the first baseman, number 12, Alex Abbott. Second baseman, number 4, Cam Harden. The shortstop, number 13, Luke Elkins. Third baseman, number 15, Maddox Crawford. Out in left field, number 3, Octavius Lamar. Center fielder, number 32, Gray Arnett. And rounding out the defensive front for the Lions, the right fielder, number 11, Hayden Joyner. So that's your starting lineups for both the SBA Eagles and the Harding Academy Lions. And as the pitcher makes his last few warm-ups before the game starts, throw down to second, which means we are ready for action here on the campus of Harding Academy. And that's going to mean we're ready for Luke Ellis to take the box for the first batter for your Eagles this afternoon. Luke steps into the box, and the pitcher gets ready for his first delivery of the afternoon. He's got his signals. He's set. Here comes the throw. A little high for ball one. Again, Luke Ellis has had this spot in the order pretty much the entire season. He's ready for his second pitch. Fouls it back. So 1-1 is the count now to Luke. Wish we had some video to share with you this afternoon. However, again, our road games, it's pretty much audio only. I guess better than nothing, right? A little high. So the count's going to be 2-1 now to Luke. Luke is senior at St. Benedict. He and 9 others are going to be graduating in less than 2 weeks. Swings with no contact, so strike 2 to Luke. Evening up the count to 2-2. Luke getting ready for the 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. A little outside. It's going to bring the count to full. So Luke becomes set here for the 3-2 pitch. A little high for the 4th ball. So the lead-up batter for your SBA Eagles is going to take his place over at first base. If I can remember correctly, we'll put the graphic on the screen for you. So that's going to bring up Joseph Gibson, who's going to be handling the duties at third base this afternoon. Where's number 11? Looking down the first base line to see his teammate Luke Ellis over on first. And Joseph gets ready for his first pitch. Luke is off to the races, down to second. The catcher makes the throw to second. Not in time. Safe at second is Luke Ellis. First pitch to Joseph Gibson, by the way, was a ball. So now your Eagles have a runner at second and the second batter of the afternoon at the plate. And Joseph goes for the bunt. I think it caught his hand there. Ball went foul. Looked like it caught his right hand. Steps out of the box to shake it off. Again, we got an eagle over at second. Kaelin Culpepper in the on-deck circle. Pitcher's ready. Joseph's ready. Here comes the pitch. Inside. Actually, a little bit too much inside. Grazed him across the front, so he will take his spot down at first. Bringing runners now at first and second, and bringing up your shortstop, number 5, Kaelin Culpepper.
Number 5, Hayden Culpepper.
Kaelin, another senior. We've had 3 batters, all seniors. Kaelin's looking at his 2 teammates at first and second. Getting ready for his first pitch of the afternoon contest. Runners are off. Over to third. Not in time. So we've got safe at both second and third, and that's where your runners are right now. Strike called on Kaelin, but it did move our runners to second and third. So no 1 count now on Kaelin. Next pitch. Hits the ball high in the infield. Shortstop's under it. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring in the cleanup spot the catcher this afternoon, number 19, Aiden Bowling. Aiden again has 2 runners, second and third. Looking to put something into play to get these guys across the plate. First pitch a little low, ball 1. Again, this is just the top of the first. 4th batter for your Eagles. Puts the next pitch right there in the strike zone. Breaking the count now to 1-1. Again, Luke at third. Gibby at second. Aiden at the plate. 1 out, top of the first. No score. Again, swing and a miss by Aiden. Bringing his count now to 1-2. See, he gets himself ready. Back in the box. Runners taking the lead. Looking to move. Next pitch called ball. So that's going to even things up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher gets his signals. Aiden's ready. Here comes the pitch. Close one. But to our credit, ball is called, so count now is full, 3-2. And again, 2 runners, second and third. 1 out. A little high for ball 4, so that's going to load the bases up. Bringing up the designated hitter, Weston McAlexander.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 8. Weston.
So out of the first 4 hitters this afternoon, 2 walks, 1 hit by pitch, and a pop out. And Weston now at the plate, looking at the bases loaded. Getting 1 out here at the top of the first, out at Harding Academy campus. There's First pitch, right down the middle, strike one. Weston ready for his next pitch. Here it comes. Swings it, knocks it deep into left field. The left fielder's there to make the catch. Luke Ellis tags up, makes his way home for the first run of the afternoon.
Now back, first baseman, number 7, Lucas Dickey.
That's going to bring Lucas Dickey, your first baseman, up to the plate, number 7. Again, he's got runners at first and second. Would love to move them around as well. Hits the ball sharply to the pitcher. The pitcher grabs the ball. Underhands toss to the first baseman for the third out of the inning. So, Eagles didn't pick up any hits, but they did pick up a run, and they lead this contest after a half inning of play by the score of 1-0. And we'll be back shortly. We are back. Again, Eagles picked up a run in their top half of the first inning. That's going to bring the Harding Academy Lions now on offense.
Leading off for the Lions, center fielder, number 32, Benedict.
Since the speaker over by us is a little on the staticky side, let me repeat that for you. First batter for the Lions, center fielder, number 32, Gray Arnett. He's going to lead things off with the Lions. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high, but drifting foul over the Eagles dugout for strike one. Again, John Michael McGee on the mound for your Eagles. He'll be thrown to Aiden behind the plate. A little bit low for ball one. So 1-1 now the count to Mr. Arnett. Again, outside here on the Harding campus. Here comes the next pitch. Fouled back. Bringing the count now to 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter for the Lions. Pitcher and catcher making their call. Ball hit sharply to the shortstop, picks up the ball over to first for the first out of the inning.
Now stepping to the plate, catcher number 31, Cam Hudson.
So Cam Hudson, who's the catcher for the Lions, is the next man to the plate for Harding. Where's number 31? Here comes his first pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Again, your Eagles have been in play all week long. Ball hit to the third baseman. He's got the ball over to first for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs now on the lines here at the bottom of the first.
Now batting.
And the third baseman, Maddox Crawford, now is going to come to the plate.
Crawford.
Again, Eagles have played Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, now Thursday, and will play tomorrow as well. Swing and a miss for the first strike. This is the first of 2 games these teams will be playing. They'll be coming to the Eagle Field tomorrow evening for senior night. Hope you're going to come out there with us on that night. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Okay, you were for the umpires.
So 0-2 count now. Here at the bottom of the first inning for the Lions. Ball hit to the first baseman. He's got it, takes it over to the first base for the third out of the inning. So 3 up and 3 down. Go the Lions in the bottom of the first inning. And after 1 full inning of play, your SBA Eagles lead the contest 1 run to 0. And we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, folks, we're back, ready for the top of the second inning here at Harding Academy.
Left field, right fielder, number 14, Mason Kaufman.
Leading off your Eagles here at the top of the second, the right fielder, number 14, Mason Kaufman, the junior from St. Benedict. He readies himself for the first pitch. And here it comes. Looks right there according to the umpire. Strike 1.
He can do that. Oh, perfect. He's like, I don't even know who those people are.
Again, right here, back behind the backstop. Mason puts the ball high in the air to left field. The left fielder's getting under. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring to the plate the second baseman, number 44, Alex Twig.
Now batting, second baseman, number 44, Alex Twig.
First time in a while, Alex has seen some action here in the varsity game. Good to have him back. Getting ready for his first pitch. Puts the ball down the first base line, just a tad bit foul. Now looking at an 0-1 count. So Mr. Twig gets ready for his second pitch. Pitcher set. Here comes the pitch. Oh, looked a little bit high. Umpire disagreed. So the count now is 0-2. 0-2 count. Again, just the second batter of the inning here. Nobody on base yet. Fouls the next pitch back. Count still remains 0-2. Again, we're in the top of the second here. Your Eagles in the lead right now. 1 run to no score. On a warm afternoon here in East Memphis. Fouls the next ball back. Again, count still 0-2. Made the comment on the weather a while ago. Just a striking difference from the last 2 games we played. Very cold evening over at Houston High School. Even colder evening last night. There was no wind, so it wasn't as bad. Now just a beautiful afternoon for baseball. Wish you were here. Alex puts the ball in play to the third baseman. Third baseman scoops it, throws it over to first. And now your Eagles have 2 outs on them here in the top of the second. I just need to keep remembering to put the outs on the screen. My bad.
Number 21.
So now batting for your Eagles, the left fielder, number 21, Cooper Bird. So Cooper's first pitch, call ball. Now he'll get prepared for the second pitch from Mr. Frost. Here it comes. A little high. So 2-0 now the count. Again, Cooper, another senior. As Cooper prepares himself now for the next pitch. Here it comes. Pops the ball up and back over the backstop for the first strike of his at-bat. Bringing the count now to 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, we're still top of the second here. 2 outs on your Eagles. Leading the contest now by 1 run. Two-one pitch is high for ball 3.
Perfect. Good job, buddy.
And the pitch, a little low for ball 4 as Cooper takes his place at first. Now it's going to bring us back to the top of the order, which means we're ready for Luke Ellis, the center fielder.
Number 2, Luke Ellis.
Luke taking a look down at first, seeing his teammate down there. As he gets ready for his first pitch of his second plate appearance. He walked his first time up.
Hey, oh, where are you? There you go.
Hit sharply right between the second baseman and third baseman. Cooper's going to take off to third and slides in safely.
When you cheered? Excellent. Excellent. Good job.
Now batting third baseman, number 11, Joseph.
That's going to bring Joseph Gibson, affectionately known as Gibby, to the plate. Third baseman, his second plate appearance. First time pitcher hit him. Now he's got runners at the corners. 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. A little bit low for ball 1. As Gibby comes back into the plate. Again, you got runners at first and third. Still the top of the second. 2 outs on your Eagles. And Gibby steps out of the plate. Now he's back in.
No, not going on black. You're going in front of the black.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball hit sharp down the third base line, but foul, unfortunately. Good contact. So 1-1 now the count to Joseph Gibson. Again, you may not be with us today, but we hope you join us tomorrow. 5:30 is when the ceremonies for our senior starts. Love for you to be there to celebrate with us. Ball's in the dirt. Catcher makes a nice block to keep it in front of him. Runners don't advance. Brings the count now to 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, tomorrow's senior night at SBA. 9 senior players, 2 managers to be honored. Love to have you there. 5:30 the ceremonies. First pitch, 6 o'clock. Ball hits going towards the dugout. He's trying to injure his teammates, it looks like. No. Foul ball. Going to bring the count to 2-2 now.
That's the way Park Ray sounded when the ball went there. You heard that, Drew?
So getting ready for the 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Runners are moving. Actually, Luke is moving. Now he's going to be over at second, safe. Changes things up a little bit. Runners at second and third. Gibby with a full count on him. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be high for ball 4. And that's going to load up the bases for Mr. Kaelin Culpepper. Your shortstop.
All right.
So Kaelin, evidently Kaelin's got his fan club back here behind us, which is awesome. Kaelin's second plate appearance this afternoon. Popped up to the shortstop, first time up. Looking out there, his 3 teammates sitting at first, second, and third. Hoping to get as many of them home as he possibly can. First pitch, a little bit low and outside for ball 1.
Here we go, 5.
Again, 2 outs here at the top of the second. Your Eagles leading by 1 run. Second pitch right in there for strike 1. Evening up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
KC, you got it, Bob. Do it.
Pitcher gets his signals. Now he's set. And the pitch. A little bit low. 2-1 now the count to Kaelin Culpepper. Again, another senior for your Eagles.
He's waiting for the perfect pitch. Yeah, no, he's the perfect one.
One of the 9 seniors that'll be honored this Friday night, senior night. Here comes the pitch. Kaelin puts it down the first base line. Oh, that's fair. Oh, it looked fair from here, but the umpire said foul. Oh, that was a heck of a hit. That would have probably scored 2 to 3 runs, but to no avail. We reset for the next pitch. I liked it personally, but the umpire didn't ask me. So, situation is this. Count still stays the same, 2-2. Still have the same 3 base runners.
Let's go 5.
Hoping to get home. 2 outs here, top of the second. And here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Are they twins?
High. For the third ball,
Well, the way they were sitting down,
bringing the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To the senior, Kaelin Culpepper. Bases loaded, 2 outs, full count. Can you get better than that? The runners are off. Kaelin hits the ball sharply out to center field. It's going, it's going. It's out there for a base hit. It's going to score 1. It's going to score 2. It's going to score 3. And Kaelin's in for a stand-up double with 3 RBIs. Outstanding. That's a way to clean the bases.
Now back, catcher, number 19, Aiden Bowling.
So that's going to bring Aiden Bowling, your catcher, up to the plate. His second at-bat for the afternoon. First plate appearance resulted in a walk. And as he takes the plate, he's got teammate Kaelin Culpepper over at second after that smash of a double out to the center field fence, scoring 3 runs. Now your SBA Eagles lead the contest 4 runs to no score. Pitcher coach conference though going on right now. Delayed things just a tad bit. Now the coach heading back to the dugout and Aiden heading to the plate. Pitcher keeping his eye on Kaelin at second. And now turns his attention to Aiden at the plate. Getting ready for his first delivery to Aiden. Here it comes. A little bit low and outside for ball 1. Aiden, a junior at St. Benedict. Plays multiple positions out there on the field. Tonight, behind the plate.
I didn't have to bring that one, baby. I didn't know where it was.
Pitcher gets the signals. Gets ready for the delivery. Here it comes. Aiden puts it in play to the shortstop who tries to backhand it. Stops the ball over to first, but too late. Aiden, who's always got a burst of speed, safe at first. So now, runners at the corners for your Eagles.
Now batting.
And the designated hitter, Weston McAlexander, now at the plate.
I'm on your team, Hayden.
Just go, Aiden. Here we go, Aiden. Let's go, Weston.
Weston looking to help his teammates get home. First pitch to him, a little lofter in there for ball 1. Again, we're Top of the second inning here. Your Eagles have 2 outs. Got runners, second and third. Picked up 3 runs this inning to lead the contest now 4-0. And the pitch fouled back. Aiden was off to the races, but we'll have to go back after the foul by Weston. So Weston now looking at a 2-1 count. That's what I thought. I looked at the scoreboard. I should have gone with what I thought, which was a 1-1 count. Scoreboard operator was just a tad bit off. Low and inside for ball 2. Now we got that 2-1 count. The umpire trying to communicate with the scoreboard operator. He's not listening. 2-1 now the count to Weston. Again, runners at first and third. I actually thought that ball looked good, but the umpire decided no, I liked his call better. 3-1 now the count. So 3-1 to the junior Weston McAlexander, designated hitter this afternoon. Getting Aiden at first, Kaelin at third. Aiden's off to the races. And Weston will be trotting down to first to load up the bases once again. And that's going to bring up Lucas Dickey, your first baseman. His second plate appearance of the afternoon.
Let's go, Lucas.
Grounded out to the pitcher his last time up. So Lucas has the bases loaded. Here comes his first pitch. It's going to be high. Ball 1. Again, still 2 outs on your Eagles here at the top of the second. Trying to do anything to move these guys at a minimum of 90 feet. Lucas ready for his second pitch. Here it comes. Ooh. Umpire didn't like that one either. 2-0 now the count. Weston at first, Aiden at second, Kaelin at third. Lucas Dickey at the plate. Ball hit high to left center. The left fielder's under, and he makes the catch for the third and final out of the second inning, top of the second inning. Your Eagles strand 3, but picked up 3 runs off of 3 hits to lead the contest this afternoon by a score of 4-0. And we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, folks, we are back, and we're ready for the bottom half of the second inning here on the campus of Harding Academy, home of the Lions.
I know, yeah. They have their back gate open so we can.
After a productive top half of the second by your Eagles. First batter coming to the plate for the Lions. The left fielder, number 3, Octavius Lamar.
Yeah, I mean, it was cold. I forgot, yeah. I was sitting outside or something. I think I lost feeling.
As he takes his spot in the box.
Oh, yeah.
Getting ready for his first
Leading
pitch.
off for the Lions. Center field.
This is good
Left,
baseball.
third.
Baseball. Spring baseball.
Calls timeout immediately. Step out of the box, look things around. Now Mr. Lamar is ready. Steps back into the box. He's ready for his first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit. Base hit between the shortstop and the third baseman to put Mr. Lamar on first.
Still nearby. Kind of like a backyard.
Now batting. Shortstop.
So the
Number
shortstop,
13, Luke
Elkins, where's number 13? He is up next for the Lions.
When I went to school in Kansas.
Second batter.
I stayed
Leadoff
back.
batter on first.
Actually, I didn't want to come back because I graduated.
Hits a chopper to third. Over to second for the first out. Over to first. Oh! A little bit high. Little bit high. Put one out now for the Lions.
Now batting. Right field.
Still have a runner at first.
Hayden Joyner.
And now batting, Hayden Joyner, the right fielder.
Give your right hand. Give your right hand.
Number 11. Here comes his pitch. Ooh, hits him in the back. I heard that one from here. Heard that one from here. So now, that's going to put 2 runners on for the Lions. Again, 1 out now here at the bottom of the second.
Now batting for the Lions. Second baseman, number 4, Cam Harden.
So Cam Harden, who is the Lions' second baseman, is next in the batting order. As he comes to the plate with runners at first and second. First pitch right there for strike 1.
Hey. Mike, you got third baseline. You got third baseline, John Mike.
Getting ready for his second pitch. Hits the ball. It's going to drop in to center field for a base hit. Oh, thought we might have a play at second, but not quite. And that's going to load up the bases now.
Yeah, he was looking at the schedule, so he looked at it. I think Adam said something about, you don't come out for me.
Load up the bases
Now batting.
for the Lions.
Number 12, first baseman, Alex Abbott.
Right down the street.
Next batter for the Lions is the first baseman, Alex Abbott, number 12. As he comes to the plate now, situation is this: 1 out, base is loaded. Hits the ball foul down the third base line. Bringing the count now to 0-1.
Oh, okay. So he sat behind. See, I don't want to sit there. Oh, okay, got it.
Actually,
He
0-2.
got here before me, and I'm like, he's sitting right behind the plate.
Ball's hit up. It's gonna be foul down the third base line. Count still 0-2. Again,
Come on, hit a spot.
bases loaded. 1 out here at the bottom of the second. And a swing and a miss for the third strike. To bring now 2 outs here on the lines. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 7, Michael Williams. So Mr. Williams comes to the plate. Still, bases loaded. 2 outs now. a lefty. First pitch right there for strike one. As the designated hitter gets ready for his second pitch. A little high. Ball is the call, so 1-1 now the count. Here comes the pitch. A little bit outside. So now 2-1 now the count. Again, bases loaded here, bottom of the second. 2 outs on the Lions. Getting ready for the 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. That was high. 3-1 now the count. So 3 balls, 1 strike.
You got it.
With the bases loaded.
That's why I looked at it like twice. Right. I walked back up again. I was like,
Don't think he's swinging. Right there. Strike
Nice
2.
job. One more.
Again, full count now. Thinking we can just put a strike in there. That's a big ask, I know. Oh, it looked close, but it wasn't close enough. So he'll take his place at first. And the first run of the afternoon will come across the plate
Now
for the
batting,
Lions.
center fielder, number 32, Gray.
So the bases still are loaded, and we're back to the top of the order for the Lions. Mr. Arnett grounded out to the shortstop his first time at bat. I'd love to see that happen again. Fouls the first ball back for strike 1. Again, a lot of tension here. Bases loaded. Top of the order for the Lions here. 0-1 count. Fouls the second one back for strike 2.
take off after that.
Defense out there set for your Eagles. Catcher gets the signals. Communicates those to the pitcher. Pitcher's now set. Batter's ready. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little bit outside for the first ball of the encounter. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, bases loaded. Just a little bit high. 2-2 now. 2-2 the count.
You got it, John Michael.
Looking to get 1 more strike to get out of this inning. Hits the ball sharply to third. Over to first. He is out to end the inning. And to avoid any additional scoring of runs. So the Lions do pick up 1 run. And after 2 full innings of play, your SBA Eagles are still in the lead by 4 runs to 1. And we'll be back in just a moment. Got a new pitcher for the Lions this inning. Alex Abbott, over at first base, has moved over to the mound.
Eagles, right fielder, number 14, Mason Kaufman.
We're going to start things up here at the top of the third with right fielder Mason Kaufman. Number 14, his second plate appearance. Flew out to left field his first time up. First pitch is right there for strike one.
Well, if you see, like, I came out and I had to finish something at home, so he goes after me. So I came in, he said behind the plate. I was like, why did he say behind the plate? So I'm like,
Mason getting ready for his second pitch. Here it comes. Gonna be a little low in the dirt for ball one. So 1-1 now the count. 4-1 still the score here. Top of the third. A little bit high. Bringing the count now to 3-1. Alex Twig in the on-deck circle. Back focused on Mason Kaufman at the plate right now. Ooh, hits him in the back. Hits him in the back. That's going to put him on first each and every time. So, Alex Twig now makes his way to the plate.
Alex Twig.
Alex grounded out to third his first time up. Now he gets ready for his second plate appearance of the afternoon. Strike one is the first pitch call to Mr. Twig. Alex back at the plate, ready for the second pitch of the encounter.
I got it. Oh, he knows what that is.
Bunts the ball. Pitcher's coming up. Gets it over there to first base, but does his job advancing the runner to second.
There you go, handsome.
Now setting to the plate, left fielder, number 21, Cooper Bird.
And that's going to mean we're ready for our left fielder, number 21, Cooper Bird, as he steps up to the plate with a runner at second.
You're serious about it, aren't you? You're serious.
First pitch called strike to Cooper.
Yeah.
His second time up to the plate as well. First appearance resulted in a walk.
Augie, Gabriel, Benedict.
And now he is back
Come here.
with an 0-1 count and a runner at second.
Can you hear him? Oh, yeah.
That's going to be high and close to getting him as well.
I'm serious about it.
We're at the top of the third.
I'm serious about it.
One out
There's no other way to be.
on just a beautiful afternoon for baseball. Ideal temperature. Swing and a miss for the second strike.
Is the sun in your eyes?
Come on. Now you do it.
Good crowd out here tonight. Ball gets past the catcher. And the runner is off to third. It's going to even up the count now to Mr. Bird at 2-2. Now with a runner at third. One out here, top of the third. Swing and a miss for the third strike. And the second out of the inning.
Go, Luke.
Now
Let's go,
center fielder, number 2, Luke Ellis.
So Luke leadoff batter for your Eagles. Ready for his third plate appearance of the afternoon.
He's going to take him just a little breather.
Bounces one. For the first ball, catcher kept the ball in front of him to keep the runner from third coming home.
I want to take a little break. Let that little burp out.
So Luke has a 1-0 count on him. Again, runner at third. 2 outs here, top of the third. Again, a little low. Catcher keeps it in front of him again to keep the runner from scoring.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
And that brings Luke's count to 2-0. Pitcher set. Hits the ball sky high. Down the third base line. Ball was foul. So that's going to bring the count now to 2 balls and 1 strike. So 2-1 count now on Luke. With the runner at third. Remember that. It's going to be just a little bit inside for the third ball of the encounter. 3-1 now the count. Four 1 in favor of your Eagles is our current score. That ball is going to be too high. And Luke takes off to first for the walk. And that's going to bring up third baseman Joseph Gibson.
Third base, number 11, Joseph Gibson.
So now, to bring things up to speed, runners first and third. Still 2 outs on your Eagles. And the number 2 man up at the plate. Again, your Eagles have a 3-run advantage right now here at the top of the third. Pitcher's got his signals. He's set, ready to deliver the first pitch to Gibby. Luke is off to the races and easily walks into second base, as the catcher was well aware that he had a runner on third. So now, runners at second and third. Still 2 outs. And Gibby with a 1-0 count on him. That one's going to be a little bit high. For ball 2.
Yeah, we would like to, but we haven't seen the schedule for when the school starts. So we might be having to hire somebody. We'd like to, that's a lot more feasible.
2-0 count now to Joseph.
Right, but we haven't done anything to
Here comes the pitch. He thought about it. Held back. And now the count's 3-0. Gibby a senior, St. Benedict. That one's going to be high as well, and that's going to load up the bases for Kaelin Culpepper, your shortstop, who smashed a double to the fence his last time up at bat.
Now batting, shortstop, number 5, Hayden Culpepper.
So Kaelin now takes his place at the plate. Third plate appearance for him. Popped out to shortstop, first time up, double, second time up, 3 RBIs on that double, by the way. That ball is over his head for the first ball to Mr. Culpepper.
He goes, if that counts, then every time you strike out, then you owe me money.
I mean, I don't like him striking out, but I'm like,
That never happened.
Catcher wanted just to talk things over with his pitcher.
Yeah, because he don't want to have to give up
I don't
any
know. We
money.
talked.
Now he makes his way back behind the plate. Kaelin steps up to the plate, and we're ready to continue.
Springdale. So they live in Springdale. In like 6 years, and so if we go.
That one's
up
gonna be
there,
high,
we'll
too.
Probably go.
So, 2 pitches, 2 balls, and a 2-0 count to Kaelin. With the bases loaded here at the top of the third.
I'm not using that weight.
That one was just a little bit inside for ball 3. So we got Gibby at first,
You get, oh, look at you.
Luke at second, Mason Kaufman at third,
Oh, look at you.
and Kaelin takes his 4th pitch for a 4th ball, and he will take his place at first, and Mason Kaufman will come across the plate for the 5th run of the afternoon for your Eagles.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll try to keep it posted.
Catcher number 19, Aiden Bowling.
So, our cleanup hitter, Aiden Bowling, the catcher, is going to make his way to the plate. Still looking at bases loaded.
He's always smiling. You do
Coach is out there talking to his pitcher,
I got you.
trying to settle him down.
That's amazing.
You okay?
Yeah, because I was like, of course she is.
Always a tough situation for any pitcher.
Like, I'm ready for something.
He feels good about the conversation,
Take the sock off.
and the pitcher now ready to move forward. Aiden stepping up to the plate now. Again, 5-1 is the score in this contest in favor of your SBA Eagles. Aiden's first pitch is a strike. So the pitcher quickly jumps out on Aiden. 0-1 count now. Next pitch, a little bit high. Evening up things at 1-1. Pitcher gets ready for his 3rd strike to Aiden, or 3rd pitch to Aiden, excuse me. Aiden pops the ball high into shallow left. The shortstop is back. The ball somehow finds the ground, and one score, 2 score across the plate. That's going to leave runners at 1st and 3rd. More importantly, 2 runs across the plate for your SBA Eagles.
Number 8, Weston Alexander.
So 7-1 is the score in this contest. That's going to bring Weston McAlexander to the plate. Your designated hitter, wearing number 8. Looking at teammates at 1st and 3rd.
It's a reward.
Still 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd.
Isn't that right, team? It's a reward.
First pitch hit sharply. It's going to make for a base hit for Weston. And that's going to score the 8th run of the contest as Kaelin Culpepper crosses the plate for your Eagles.
First base, number 7, Dickey.
So your first baseman, Lucas Dickey, now makes his way to the plate as he looks at runners at 1st and 2nd. Trying to catch up on things. There we go. Now we're good. 8-1 now. Current score. First pitch to Dickey was ball. Second one is a base hit out into center field. And the coach holds up Aiden. And that will load up the bases
have was left over, or was it just a little bit of it left in this thing?
Now batting, right fielder, number 14, Mason Kaufman.
So Mason Kaufman back up at the plate this inning. Your Eagles have batted all the way around. 8-1 now, the score. 4 hits for your Eagles. First pitch, called ball by the umpire.
Oh, that was a good one. I wasn't even trying.
1-0 count now.
I'm still gonna be even hungrier if we don't do it.
Pitch number 2 is right there, strike 1.
So fast, like
Look at you.
Mason gets ready for his next pitch.
Look at you.
That's going to be high. So Mason now has 2 balls and 1 strike on him. Again, runners at first, second, and third. 8-1 lead here at the top of the third.
Ride the horse.
Puts the ball in play to the shortstop. Gets the ball over to second for the third out of the inning. Your Eagles pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. Actually, 4 runs on 3 hits. And now lead this contest by a score of 8-1. And we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, folks, we're back here at Harding Academy. And as the sun's gone down, it's getting a little cooler out here. Still a beautiful afternoon for baseball.
Catcher, number 31, Cam Hudson.
So here in this inning, the Lions will start off with their catcher, number 31, Cam Hudson. Puts the ball in play. Caught by the left fielder for the first out.
Now stepping to the plate, number 15, first baseman, Max Crawford.
Yeah. I don't know if that's just kind of old school. I like this. Something about it just looks cool.
Here comes the first pitch. A little bit outside for ball 1.
I like the ones I saw.
Next pitch. Ah, caught it in there for strike 1. So 1-1 now the count. That one didn't get it. 2-1 now is the count. 3-1 now, the count to the current batter. Swing and a miss. And that's going to be strike out for the second out of the inning.
Now stepping to the plate, left fielder number 3, Octavius Lamar.
So Octavius Lamar makes his way to the plate now, as there are 2 outs on the lines here at the bottom of the third.
Not too much.
First pitch. Ooh, I thought that was there. Disagreement though by the umpire. So 1-0 now the count. A little bit low there. 2 balls now. 2-0. Again, here we are at the bottom of the third here at Hardin Academy. 2 outs already. Bases empty. A little bit high there for the third ball of the encounter. John Michael regains his composure. He's set, getting ready to deliver. And that was the strike. Found the strike zone there. 3-1 now the count. And the 3-1 pitch. That's going to be low, and that's going to send Mr. Lamar to first base.
Now batting shortstop number 13.
So the shortstop for the Lions is now at the plate. Number 13, Luke Elkins, as he's got a teammate over at first after the last walk. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Again, the score here at the bottom of the third. 8 runs for your Eagles, 1 run for the Lions. Pitch didn't quite catch it, so 1-1 now the count. Again, 1-1. Line runner over at first. He's off to the races. Fouls the ball back, which will send the runner back to first and move the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs already here at the bottom of the third. And the Eagles just 1 strike away from coming to the dugout. Ball hit right there. What a line drive catch by the third baseman, Joseph Gibson. Solid fielding, solid catch for the third out of the inning. And after 3 innings of play, your Eagles lead the contest by a score of 8-1. And we'll be back in just a minute. we're back, folks, and we're ready for the top of the fourth inning. Again, 8-1 is your score in favor of your Eagles. And for your Eagles, we're going to send Alex Twig to the plate.
Leading off for the Eagles, number 44, second baseman, Alex Twig.
This is Alex's third plate appearance of the contest. Grounded out to third, had a sacrifice bunt his last time up. He's ready for this plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. That's going to be high. Ball one. Next pitch to Alex. High again, ball two. Catcher decides to go out and talk to his pitcher just to calm him down just a bit. And as he makes his way back to the plate, Alex makes his way back to the batter's box. Cooper Bird on the on-deck circle here.
You know, 4 days is too long without having a kitchenette.
So Alex is back, ready for the third pitch. He thought about it, withheld it, and the count now is 3-0. A little bit low, but not low enough for the umpire. 3-1 now, the count.
Hey, make me good.
Hey, wait for yours now.
Here comes the pitch. Fouled back, just slightly out of play. Now Alex is looking at a full count. And the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be high for ball four. And Alex will make his way down to first. Now we're ready. Next batter.
Now that
Your left fielder, number 21, Cooper Bird. See if I can say that in succinct with the PA announcer here. So Cooper, your next batter. Third plate appearance for him. He's got Alex Twig down there on first. Oh, a little bit low there, but the catcher makes a nice stop to keep the ball in front of him. Mr. Bird has a 1-0 count on him now. Cooper ready for his next pitch. Hits the ball high into shallow left. Right, they're there. And the shortstop comes out to make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now stepping to the plate, center fielder, number 2, Luke Ellis.
So that's going to bring us back to the top of the order for your Eagles. Leadoff batter, Luke Ellis, back in the batter's box again. Takes his first pitch for a ball. Again, Luke's got runner over at first. 1 out on your Eagles. Three other appearances resulted in 2 walks and a base hit. That's going to be high for ball 2. Again, we're here in the top of the 4th inning here on the campus of Harding Academy. Your Eagles leading this contest 8-1. Luke puts that one in play to deep center field. The center fielder's under it. Oh, and he makes the catch for the second out. Runner stays put. And that brings third baseman
Number 11,
Joseph Gibson, the young man who made that heck of a catch on the line drive shot to third base to end the inning.
Okay, well, thanks. Okay, bye. You wanted to
Takes the first pitch for a ball.
rain in the house.
Gibby has been hit by a pitch and walked twice. Make a play over to first base, not in time, as Alex Twick makes it safely back to first. So again, 2 outs here, the top of the fourth. Eagles got a runner at first. He's off to the races. The throw down to second, just a little bit off course. And Alex arrives safely at second. So we got a ball to Joseph. Alex over at second. A little bit low there for the second ball. The encounter. 2-0 count now on Joseph Gibson. Ball's right there for the first strike. 2-1 now. Again, a 7-run advantage for your Eagles right now. That one's going to be a little bit inside. And we'll send Joseph Gibson to first.
Now back. Shortstop, number 5, Kaelin Culpepper.
So Kaelin Culpepper is your next batter for your Eagles. Shortstop, of course. His 4th appearance of the afternoon. Excuse me. Getting ready for his first pitch. And here it comes. Strike 1 is the call. So 0-1 count on Kaelin. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Oh, it hit him in the head. The catcher tries to throw out Gibby at first and nailed him in the head. Nailed him in the head. Of course, Alex took off to third.
Small world.
That ball ricocheted off of his head like it came off a brick wall.
That's true.
What is your name?
Which is right in line with Joseph Gibson, who was awarded most likely to interrupt his teacher at the senior awards night.
A little emotionally charged, not at me, but about
Not saying he's hard-headed. Just saying what I saw with the ball as it ricocheted off his head. So, we're back to action now. Kaelin, current batter here with a 1-1 count on him. Runners at first and third for your Eagles. Kaelin rips one. Hits the fence. Left fielder can't make the play. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. And Kaelin registers his second double of the afternoon.
Yes, yes.
So if you're keeping score at home, and I hope you are, or you can just look at the screen, that's going to bring the score to 10 runs for your SBA Eagles to 1 for the Hardin Academy Lions. have another conference out there on the mound with the Harding coach. Looks like we're going to change pitchers here.
No, he said she didn't win.
Can't get the number yet for the new pitcher here. Looks to be number 11. That's going to be Hayden Joyner, who's coming from right field to take over the responsibilities of pitching.
No. On my knuckle? I thought maybe I didn't feel it. I don't see any.
Now pitching for Lions, number 11, Hayden Joyner.
Evidently, your Eagles this afternoon love it when they're in a two-out situation, because that's where the bulk of these runs have been scored this afternoon. So, the situation that we've got here now is we've got the warming up of the new pitcher. That's going to be Hayden Joyner. Again, coming in from right field. And as a reminder, after Kaelin's double last, Kaelin's over at second. He's cleared the bases. And we're getting ready for our next batter. Sorry about that. As the pitcher continues to warm up, I do want to remind you that tomorrow night, would love to have all of you come out and join us for senior night out at Eagle Field. We're going to be honoring the 9 players, seniors, team this year, along with our 2 senior managers. We'll honor them and their parents before the game. Ceremony is set to start at 5:30. First pitch is scheduled for 6 o'clock. Promises to be a great ceremony. More importantly, we'd love to have your support out there for these young men and women as well. So we're going to get back to action now. Our cleanup man, catcher Aiden Bowling, is making his way to the plate as he gets ready to swing away with Kaelin Culpepper at second base.
5-year apart. Like when a guy got down 4 years, it's like,
Puts the ball in play to shallow right. It's going to drop for a base hit. And Kaelin is going to round third and make his way home for the 11th run of the contest. Aiden will stand down at first.
Now back. Designated hitter, number 8, Weston McAlexander.
So Weston McAlexander, our designated hitter, is the man making his way to the plate right now, with Aiden over at first. Still 2 outs here at the top of the 4th. First pitch to Weston. It's going to be a ball. So 1-0 now to the designated hitter, Weston McAlexander. Next pitch. Didn't make it either. Ball as well. Catcher thought about gunning it down to first, but pulled back. Again, 11-1 here in favor of your SBA Eagles. Weston puts the ball in play deep down the first base line, but drifting foul. And that'll bring up the first strike of his plate appearance, bringing the count now to 2-1.
One person said, well, I hope you enjoyed this movie. Once you have a baby, you'll be like, what? You're like, what? Yeah, just what is that lady talking about? Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't need it. They were talking about it.
2-1. Deep shot to right center. Center fielder's drifting over there and makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning.
Say that I listened and I took in the advice.
Your Eagles do pick up 3 runs, though, at the top of the 4th, bringing the score now to 11-1. We'll take a short break and be back in just a moment. Okay, folks, we're back. We're ready for the bottom half of the fourth inning. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 11, Hayden Joyner,
Leading off
for the Lions.
Number 11, Hayden Joyner.
Defensively, your Eagles are still consistent as they were at the beginning of the game. John Michael's still on the mound for the Eagles. His first pitch. That's going to be just a little bit high for ball one. Again, Hayden started off in right field, has moved over to the mound now. Swing and a miss to the next pitch. Evening up the count to 1-1.
What you thinking, big guy?
Again, we told you about senior night tomorrow. Your Eagles will be in play next week as well. Ball put high into right field. The right fielder's there to make the catch for the first out.
Now stepping to the plate, second baseman, number 4, Cam Harden.
So Cam Harden is going to make his way to the plate now, number 4, second baseman for the Lions. Had a base hit to center field his first time up. First pitch a little bit high for ball one. As Cam gets ready for his second pitch. John Michael's delivery right there for strike one. Told you that your Eagles will be playing next week as well. Tuesday, they're going to be at Collierville. Lovely to have you out there for that game as well. Here comes the next pitch. Just a little bit low for ball two, so 2-1 now the count. The Eagles will be playing again on next Wednesday. They will host Houston High School. Swing and a miss to even up things at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wednesday night, special night out at SBA. It's going to be the senior picnic night out there. A lot of things going on, great food from food trucks, so it'll be a great night to come out and watch baseball at St. Benedict. Ball hit to the third baseman. He's got the ball, trying to get over to third. That's not going to get there in time, and the runner will be safe at first. Just a tough ball to handle over there for Gibby.
Right fielder, number 12, Alex Abbott.
So Alex Abbott, number 12, is making his way now as he's got a runner at first. Here comes the first pitch. Ball's popped in the air. It doesn't look like it's going to be in play, and it's not. So 0-1 is the count. Again, Wednesday, telling you about Wednesday. Senior picnic, food trucks, playing Houston at home. Be a great evening to come out and catch these guys in action. Whoa! Ball over the first baseman's head as he tried to pick off the runner, and that's going to result in extra bases. He's coming home. He's out of there. I tell you what, if that wasn't an adrenaline rush, I don't know what it is. The catcher tries to pick off the man at first, throws it over his head. The man takes off to second, takes off to third, thinks he's going to get home, gunned down. No harm, no foul. And we've got 2 outs. Okay, let me calm down for a minute. So 1-1 count to the current batter. 2 outs now. Swing and a miss for the second strike. So 1 out away now from coming back to the dugout. 1 strike away, excuse me. Ball hit to the third baseman. into his chest again. Can't make the play to first. And the runner will be safe. That was a hard hit. It hurt me to watch that.
Now stepping to the plate, designated hitter, number 7, Michael Williams.
So Michael Williams, the designated hitter for the Lions, is the next batter. Got a teammate over at first. Got 2 outs here at the bottom of the 4th. First pitch put into play. Second baseman. And gets him. Alex Twigg had a little bit of trouble with the handle over there, but somehow makes the throw, connects with his first baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs for the Lions that inning, and through 4 complete innings of play, your Eagles still on top by the score of 11-1. Be back just a moment. We are back. Ready for the top of the 5th inning. Lucas Dickey, first baseman, is going to lead things off here in the 5th inning for your Eagles. As he takes his place in the batter's box, ready for the first pitch. It's right there for strike 1, according to the umpire. Again, your Eagles holding on to a 10-run lead. Second pitch, called strike as well. 0-2 now. As the pitcher jumps out. Lucas getting ready for his 3rd pitch. Here it comes. Hits the ball. Down the first base line. There's nobody to cover at first, and he's going to be safe. Somehow a mix-up in coverage over there at first, and that's going to result in Lucas taking his spot at first. Coming to play now, your right fielder, Mason Kaufman. Mason getting ready for his first pitch. Swing and a miss for first strike. This is Mason's fourth appearance this afternoon. Puts the ball sharply. Oh, the third baseman there with the glove to catch the line shot for the first out of the inning. Nice contact, though.
Second baseman, number 44, Alex Twig.
Alex Twig, your second baseman, is now your next batter. Again, we got one out now. Lucas Dickey over at first. First pitch high for ball one. Alex has grounded out to third, had a sacrifice bunt to move the runner over, and then walked his last time up. Puts the ball high into center field. The center fielder is tracking under it, and he's there to make the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 7. Now batting, left fielder, number 21, Cooper Bird.
Cooper Bird, your left fielder, makes his way to the plate. Puts the ball into play to the shortstop. The shortstop's there to make the glove, flips it over to second base to catch Lucas for the third out of the inning to retire the sides. And now, through 4.5 innings of play, your Eagles still on top by a score of 11-1. Okay, folks, we're back, ready to take on the bottom of the 5th inning. First batter
Leading off for the Lions.
for the Lions, their leadoff man,
Bray.
Bray Arnett.
Better than TV or the phone.
Defensively, still the same for your Eagles. Oh, I take that back. Nope, my bad. A little bit high for the first ball of the encounter. John Michael still on the mound for your Eagles. Puts the ball in play to right field. My dyslexia kicking in. And the right fielder's there to make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now, catcher, number 31, Cam Hudson.
Getting to go to bed before 12.
Cam Hudson's going to be the next batter for the Lions, number 31.
Get home. What can we eat quick? What can we
He's the
fix
catcher.
quick? So we can just. Really?
He gets in to step in for the first pitch from John Michael. A little bit low. Ball one.
Will this be our second song?
9 total hits so far for your Eagles. Again, another low ball there for 2-0 now.
15 years.
Harding Lions have picked up 2 hits this afternoon. couple of errors on us Eagles here. Ball hit sharply down the third base line. Foul, though, to bring the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, 2-1 now, the current batter. Cam Hudson pops the next ball and out of play to even things up at 2-2. I was telling you about the Eagles being in action next week. Talked about Tuesday at Carterville, talked about Wednesday home with Houston. And then your regular season ends on Saturday, May the 1st with a afternoon game against Millington. Ball put in play. The center fielder's there. Makes the catch on the run for the second out. Nice wheels, nice catch by Luke Ellis out there in center. Deep hit, though, by Mr. Hudson. Wasn't deep enough, though, for Luke Ellis.
Now batting. First baseman, number 15, Max Crawford.
So Maddox Crawford is the next batter for the Lions, third baseman. Fouls the first one back for an 0-1 count.
And I was like, oh my God, I was about crying, man.
Maddox has grounded out to first and struck out his last time up.
And so, I only heard good things about this. Oh my God.
Here comes the next pitch.
So far right
Just a tad bit high.
Well, Luke played with them this fall.
1 ball, 1 strike now. Maddox's third plate appearance, as we said earlier. Fouls the second one back, or the third pitch back, excuse me. 1-2 now the count. So, with a 1-2 count, Eagles are 1 strike away from coming to the dugout again. And the ball hit to the shortstop, picks up the ball over to first for the third out of the inning to retire the sides. Now we have completed 5 full innings of play,
We're there on Monday.
and your Eagles still in the lead, 11-1.
Final score, Eagles 11, Lions 1.
Well, folks, there you have it. After 5 innings of play, if a team is up by 10 runs, that's the final score. And that's just what we have here. So, your Eagles victorious this afternoon, 11-1. Winning pitcher, John Michael McGee, collects his second win in the last 6 days.
But all in all, we felt like all the
Great
players
evening
on the
of
team
hitting,
were pretty much
2 by the Eagles.
Instead of, like, having
And
a
we're so
football
glad that you
star
joined us
here.
here for the broadcast tonight. Again, let me remind you that we're going to be
Some over here that got favored and
live
some over here just didn't.
at SBA tomorrow evening, senior night. Ceremonies at 5:30. Game starts at 6. It'll be the second game of a 2-game series with the Harding Lions. We hope that you come out and join us for a great evening of baseball at SBA. Thank you for joining us this evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.